Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, June 30th, 2019. Today we will continue with the expedition. Today we will leave our tower again to explore the next map, and yeah, I think this could be quite interesting because I realized that, well, when we have to travel that far, because we have to basically cross an entire map to start exploring the next map, that I should stay out until I have basically completed the entire row, as otherwise I have to walk such a long distance back and forth, and this wouldn't be good. I mean, it would be alright, we can do this, but I think it's more efficient, it's way more efficient when I would just stay out and when I just continue exploring the map. So we need to be efficient again with the inventory. We need to manage our inventory, because in the end I will have 4 additional maps, and that's a lot of space. That's a lot of space I need in my inventory, so basically I can't really gather other items. My idea is to explore basically this row up here, which means I need... on which map are we? We are on this map. So basically I need this map, and I need... I just need this map. Oh, that's good, because I was thinking, well, I need this map in order to find this spot basically to start exploring here. But no. When I have this map, I just need to reach the upper right corner and leave the map this way, and then I would be in this map basically, and from here I can then make my way over here, so that I in the end have explored the entire row, and when we get back we have, well, we can add an entire row to our large map, and I think this is super cool. That's a great idea. So to make progress, let's do this. Let's grab this map. We do have some redstone, we do have iron, we have paper. I mean, we will find more paper as we go. So we have food. Boots are alright. Well, in the worst case I have to craft some new boots. That's not so much of a problem. Alright, I think we're good to go. Let's put this thing in the offhand, and yeah, let's start. Let's start the next expedition. This is going to be cool. This is going to be exciting. I do have the feeling the farther we get away from our home area, from our tower, the more interesting the landscape gets, because we saw some ice. We saw some icebergs and icebergs and other interesting animals and features in the landscape, so that's cool. That's really what I like, what I really enjoy, and in this case I'm really looking forward to continue with the expedition, just see new exciting places, new exciting environments, and maybe find even some other cool features. I'm not sure how they look like, but maybe we can even find a mansion or so, something that's super special, something that we haven't seen before, and that's always great. That's a thing I really enjoy. So yeah, let's get started. Let's start to somehow walk to the edge of this map, and then start to explore the next one. Yeah, so it's still hot. It's still super hot. The heat wave is still going strong. Today the weather forecast predicts temperatures of 37 centigrade, 38 centigrade or so. Something super bad. in the end we even reach 40 centigrade or so, and it's just June. I mean, yes, we are at the end of the month of June, but wow, just wow. I mean, we have 2 more months coming up, 2 more months, and those 2 months are the true summer months, because normally the month of June is a very rainy month. So I just remember June being relatively cold, a lot of rain, and yeah, the summer just started around July or so, maybe mid of July or so, and lasted until, if you were super lucky, until the end of August. But often even the last week of August got a little bit colder, and you noticed, okay, fall is coming. But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. It's the second year in a row that tortures us with this kind of summer, with this kind of heat. I mean, sure, sometimes it's nice. It's quite nice during the weekend or so, maybe when you don't have to do something. But when you're at work, then that's not fun. It's not fun at all. And this also answers a little bit of Matthew's question, because Matthew was asking what is going on. You have 38 centigrade in your rooms. Don't you have some air conditioning or so? No, we don't. I mean, air conditioning is a thing in Europe when you're living in, I guess, Italy, Greece, so in the more southern Mediterranean areas of Europe. But it's not common here in Germany, because, as I just said, the summer isn't that long, isn't that hot, or wasn't that long, wasn't that hot in Germany. So over time, when this craziness continues, that we have those super hot, super demanding summers, then we might also transition to having air conditionings inside of our buildings. But normally that's not a thing that was needed, because yeah, it wasn't so demanding some years ago, and that's just a thing that started a few years ago as this climate change started to increase and started to surprise us with very, very strong and extreme weather phenomena. So yeah, that's crazy. That's just crazy and not good. It's even not good for when you have to work, because sure, some workplaces, I mean, when you work in the industry, they do have some air conditioning systems in their buildings, so that's fine. But at university, we don't have those things, unfortunately. So it's really hot. It's crazy. It's so hot you can't really focus. Well, you have to focus on your work, because otherwise you have a problem, because the work doesn't get done. So that's a problem. I mean, the work has to be somehow completed. Papers have to be written, and that's especially demanding when you are facing those high temperatures. But yeah, the only thing we got is a fan for our office, and we have to share this fan with 3 people, so we can just switch it to this rotating mode where it rotates back and forth, and everyone gets a short breeze of air, and then it turns away from you again, and you think, no, please come back. Luckily it comes back, but it's still demanding, and it's also noisy. I mean, when you have to have the fan running at full speed, then it makes a lot of noise, and so you have the chance, or you have to decide whether you want to just being cooked and fried, or if you want to have more or less headache in the end of the day, because the thing is so noisy, and you constantly hear this fan noise when this thing is running at full speed. So yeah, I often use my headphones these days to basically cut out this noise of the fan, but still it's not fun. It's not fun at all. And yeah, that's just the thing, that it wasn't needed the many years ago, or well, until a few years ago. The summer wasn't that demanding, so everything was alright, and you could survive the summer without any additional devices, any additional cooling systems and so on. But now things have changed. Things unfortunately have changed, but people keep denying that those things occur, and that's sad. That's really sad. Because I think it will just get even more problematic as we progress with this great climate change situation. So yeah, that's just sad. And even now, I mean, I am recording this episode today, so on Sunday, June 30th. It's currently 10 past 12, so it's noon, and in my office, so at the place where I'm currently sitting, we have 31 centigrade, so that's hot. That's really hot. The interesting thing is that you get used to it over time. So I observed this phenomenon last year. Last year we also had those very strong heat waves, never-ending heat waves. And at some point, the body starts to get accustomed to those temperatures. So at first, 30 centigrade feel like way too much. But after a few weeks of 30 centigrade and even higher temperatures, it starts to feel normal and alright. So in the end, the body gets used to it, so that's a good thing. But still, it's crazy, and yeah, it's just noon. It's just noon, and I have 31 centigrade in my office. So I guess it will be an interesting. It's going to be a very, very interesting day today. Oh dear. Why? Just why? But anyway, what else has happened aside from being fried in this crazy heat wave, which we have right now? On Thursday evening, I was cycling with a friend, and we were driving to a lake. The lake is about 22 kilometers or so away from here. That's quite interesting. This would be a super bad drop into this ravine. Better avoid this. Yeah, we were cycling to a lake. What was really a nice evening activity after work activity, because at first you had to cycle for 1 hour or so. I'm not quite sure how long it took us to get there. Then do some swimming, sitting in the sun. It was a little bit cooler that day, so it wasn't too demanding, and it was really a great evening. And then of course we had to cycle back, so this was really a cool day. Sitting at this lake and seeing this blue water felt a little bit to me as if I would be on a vacation or so. It was like a few hour long vacation or so, and that's cool because it really refilled my energy or so. I regained a lot of energy from this short trip. So this was cool. This was a lot of fun, and yeah, really enjoyed it. This was cool. Thursday, on the other hand, was also a little bit bad day because I had a lot of bad luck that day. In the morning, I went to the gym. I wanted to do my usual training. As I got into the gym, I realized, oh snap, I forgot my shoes. So I was in the gym and I was thinking, what now? Shall I go back, get my shoes? Shall I just abort the idea of doing sports in the morning? But then I decided, okay, I wanted to go on the running machine anyway. And since running machine is flat surface, so it's not an even soft surface. It's not like running on a road or even on a gravel path or something like that. Why not just doing it in socks? So I was then just wearing my normal shoes, went with them to the running machine, put off my shoes, and was doing my run with some, well, just in socks. So was interesting. Was an interesting experience because it wasn't so bad at all. It was actually quite nice, and it felt really good, I must say. It felt better than normal, well, than running with shoes, because there was a little bit more freedom or so. It's hard to really pinpoint what was different from the feeling, but it just felt better, and this was cool. This was really, as I said, an interesting experience. So that's cool. I can really recommend it if you're bored with doing some cardio training on a running machine and you want to spice things up. Just put off your shoes. I mean, that's an interesting thing. Maybe I will do this again, because I also had the impression that has a positive effect on my muscles. So it stimulates my muscles even more than just running with shoes, because shoes absorb a little bit more your steps and the energy or so. So you need stronger muscles to do the same thing when you're running without shoes. And I think that's also a cool thing to train your muscles. So if you're motivated, if you want to do something different, then try this. It's like, oh, we already have left this map. This is too early. I can really recommend this. Yeah, yesterday I was at a birthday party. Was also cool, but once again I realized that those drinking games I'm not good at them. So basically I'm good at when it's about drink a lot, or well, not too much. Everything was alright, but what is going on, Minecraft? I think maybe we are creating new terrain. We are generating new terrain also. Hey, wait. We need to go back. So yeah, I'm not really good at those games. So this was also an interesting outcome, but yeah, this was cool. What else has happened? There's some. Okay. So basically, when then we are in the open sea. This is not so good. So when I leave the area this way, this island might be on a map we already explored. So I now need to find a map, an island where I can put down the workbench, craft a map, and start exploring, because I think we are now in the right area. We're in the right region for this. Oh, there's a temple over there. So yeah, those drinking games are weird. I mean, I wasn't wasted or so I wasn't drunk at all, but still, it's a little bit bad when you lose all the time. So this was a little bit unfortunate, but oh man, it is what it is, and it was fun. So that's all what counts. Oh yes, that's the cool thing. I received a letter from the university that my thesis was successfully submitted. So hooray! I got the confirmation that okay, they got the thesis. Now they start with the grading process. It's a nice letter. It's nice to know that this has happened, but yeah, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't change so much, I feel. But it's cool. It's cool that I got this letter. I feel a little bit lost today in terms of interesting things to talk about, because there weren't so many things going on, unfortunately. The week was alright. I finished the revision of a paper. I changed all the things the reviewers wanted me to change, and I submitted again, so that's good. More or less, I guess. Because I'm still a little bit sad that it took them so long to send me the feedback that I wasn't able to include this paper in my thesis. It would have been really cool when they would just have accepted it, or maybe even rejected or so, because then it would have been done, and I would have known by the end of the thesis, alright, okay, it's in the thesis or it's not in the thesis. But receiving feedback so late that you can't really get it into the thesis is a little bit sad, I found. But still, it's nice to get another paper out, and I hope they are happy with the changes I made, and I hope they would just accept another paper. So that I do have another one. This would be, as I said, super cool. So yeah, there's just not much going on, and that's sure. I mean, there were a lot of things going on. I mean, I had plenty of things to talk about, but not really in a way that, hey, this is exciting news, or this is super cool. Oh, here's a lot of water on this map. I think I told you some episodes ago that I started to play Diablo 3 again, because I played it during my time writing the master thesis, and so I got inspired. Hey, let's do it, let's play it again. While writing my dissertation, and yeah, I never played the add-on. There was an expansion pack for it. I got it while writing the thesis, and now I finished it. It was interesting. It was an interesting story, an interesting addition to the game. Was super cool, but I had the feeling, hey, wow, I'm relatively quick through the story, and yeah, now that's also a weird thing. I mean, yes, that's basically what the game is all about. The game is all about slaying a lot of evil guys and hoping for getting good loot, so that you have new items, better items, you're stronger, more powerful, can deal more damage. But once you're done with the campaign, there are some different other options to play the game. So there's the adventure mode, and there's some kind of other challenge mode, and in the end it's all the time the same thing. You're all the time in the same environment, and you're just challenged in a different way. More evil guys, less evil guys. So I mean, it's cool, but on the other hand, it's also a little bit like, okay, I finished the storyline, so that's it. I'm not so much into this playing a game endlessly in the hope that you get better items also, because where's the point? Sure, other people, other players find it super interesting, but I'm more the explorer type player, where I really enjoy, just as we do here, walking around, seeing new things, discovering new things. That's also why Astroneer is super cool, because in Astroneer I can do so many various things, and it's a never-ending series of new things that pops up while you're playing Astroneer. And this is also an interesting, crazy situation that, wow, that it's so much content and the game looks so simple, and this is super cool. It's similar to Minecraft, one can even say. So yeah, I think that's all that happened, and I would also need a little bit more new questions. So if you do have some questions or topics or other things to discuss, please let me know. Oh, no, we're getting visitors. Please let me know, because it would make things easier for me to discuss when I have some topics. Sometimes it's quite easy to discuss things when a lot of things are happening, but sometimes it's also quite problematic, as we had today. I mean, I was happy that I was able to discuss this temperature thing. So anyway, let's finish this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me next time. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you.